Welcome to today's video, where we'll explore why life as a Sigma male can be uniquely challenging. Sigma males are known for their independence, quiet strength, and mysterious aura, but living outside the norms of society isn't always easy. We're going to break down 10 key reasons why Sigma males often face a tougher road. Let's dive in. Number 1. Misunderstood intentions. Sigma males often have a hard time explaining their true feelings or motives to others. They're naturally reserved and prefer to keep their thoughts to themselves, but this can lead to a lot of confusion. People might think a Sigma male doesn't care about them or their feelings simply because he doesn't express himself in obvious ways. This misunderstanding can make social interactions frustrating and leave both parties feeling disconnected. What makes it harder is that Sigma males don't feel the need to constantly defend or explain their actions. They value their energy and don't want to waste it on convincing others about their intentions. However, this silence often creates a gap, making them seem cold or distant, even when that's not the case. Deep down, they might care a lot, but their quiet nature hides it from view. As a result, Sigma males may struggle to form deep connections with people who can't see past the surface. They often find themselves surrounded by those who misjudge them or fail to appreciate their unique personality. This can lead to feelings of isolation and make it challenging to build meaningful relationships. Number 2. Society rewards extroversion. We live in a world where being loud and outgoing is often celebrated. Extroverts are seen as leaders, influencers, and go-getters, while quieter personalities are sometimes overlooked. This can be especially tough for Sigma males, who prefer to stay in the background. They don't crave the spotlight and would rather let their actions speak for themselves. Unfortunately, this preference for quietness means their talents often go unnoticed. In workplaces or social groups, Sigma males might contribute brilliant ideas or solutions, but they don't shout about their achievements. While extroverts might receive praise for their visibility, Sigma males are left in the shadows, even when their input is just as valuable, or more so. This imbalance can be frustrating. It's not that Sigma males lack ambition or drive, they just have a different approach. They focus on doing the work instead of advertising their successes. But society's tendency to reward those who make the most noise can leave them feeling undervalued and unappreciated. Number 3. Pressure to conform. Sigma males walk their own path, but society doesn't always appreciate people who color outside the lines. From a young age, we're taught to follow rules, traditions, and expectations, even if they don't make sense to us. For Sigma males, this pressure to conform can feel suffocating because they value freedom and authenticity more than fitting in. In social situations, Sigma males often find themselves at odds with what's considered normal. Whether it's rejecting small talk, questioning outdated traditions, or refusing to participate in groupthink, their behavior can seem rebellious. But in reality, they're just staying true to themselves. This nonconformity can make them stand out, sometimes in ways they didn't intend. Over time, the constant push to fit into a mold they don't belong in can wear down a Sigma male's confidence. It can feel like no matter how much they try to live authentically, society is always trying to pull them back into a box. This tension can create inner conflict and make life more challenging than it needs to be. Number 4. Loneliness as a double-edged sword. Independence is one of a Sigma male's greatest strengths, but it can also be their Achilles heel. They're perfectly comfortable being alone and often enjoy their own company more than the company of others. However, this preference for solitude can sometimes lead to a deep sense of loneliness, especially during tough times. Sigma males don't open up easily, so even when they need support, they may hesitate to ask for it. This self-reliance can be admirable, but it also means they carry their burdens alone. Without a strong support system, they can feel isolated, even when surrounded by people. It's a paradox, loving solitude but craving connection. Finding people who truly understand them is another hurdle. Sigma males think deeply and often view the world differently, making it hard to connect with those who don't share their perspective. As a result, their circle of trust is usually very small, which can make the occasional pangs of loneliness hit even harder. Number 5. Overthinking everything. Sigma males have minds that are always active, analyzing and reanalyzing every situation. While this trait allows them to make thoughtful decisions, it can also be a double-edged sword. They often spend hours, or even days, dissecting past conversations or decisions, wondering if they could have handled something differently. This overthinking can turn small concerns into enormous stressors. For example, if they have a disagreement with someone, they'll replay the argument over and over in their heads, scrutinizing every word and tone. They might worry about whether they offended the other person or if they could have been clearer. This level of introspection can be emotionally exhausting and take away their peace of mind. Overthinking also leads to procrastination. Because Sigma males want to make the best possible choice, they can get stuck weighing all the options. They fear making the wrong decision, so they delay acting altogether. This perfectionism can hold them back from moving forward in life, even when they're more than capable. Number 6. Unseen leadership. Even though Sigma males don't seek leadership roles, they often have natural qualities that make them great leaders. They lead by example, showing others how to succeed without needing to bark orders or seek validation. However, their quiet style of leadership often goes unnoticed in a world that expects leaders to be loud and commanding. This can be particularly frustrating in professional settings. A Sigma male might be the backbone of a project, offering innovative solutions and keeping the team on track, but their contributions might be overshadowed by more vocal colleagues. They may feel overlooked when promotions or leadership opportunities arise, even though they've demonstrated their capability. Sigma males prefer substance over flashiness, which sometimes puts them at a disadvantage. They believe that actions speak louder than words, but in a society that often rewards charisma over competence, their subtle leadership can go unrecognized. This lack of acknowledgement can be disheartening, even for someone as self-reliant as a Sigma male. Number 7. Struggles in relationships. Relationships are a complex area for Sigma males, as their independent nature often clashes with traditional expectations of togetherness. They value their personal space and need time to recharge, but their partners may misinterpret this as a lack of interest or commitment. This misunderstanding can lead to conflict, even in relationships that started off strong. Sigma males are deeply loyal and caring, but they don't always express their feelings in the typical ways. Instead of grand romantic gestures, they show their love through quiet support and consistent actions. Unfortunately, this subtle approach can be missed by partners who are looking for more overt expressions of affection. Over time, the emotional disconnect caused by these differing expectations can strain their relationships. Partners may feel unappreciated, while Sigma males may feel smothered or misunderstood. Balancing their need for independence with their desire for meaningful connections is one of the hardest challenges they face in their personal lives. Number 8. Unrealistic expectations. Sigma males often exude an air of mystery and confidence that attracts admiration from others. While this might seem like a positive thing, it can actually create problems. People may project unrealistic expectations onto them, assuming they have all the answers or that they're immune to challenges and insecurities. This superhuman image puts unnecessary pressure on Sigma males. They may feel the need to live up to these expectations, even when it's impossible. They might suppress their vulnerabilities, fearing that showing weakness will disappoint others or tarnish their image. This constant pressure to appear strong and composed can take a toll on their mental health. Like anyone else, Sigma males have doubts and struggles, but they often feel they can't share them. Over time, carrying this weight alone can lead to burnout and feelings of isolation. Number 9. Balancing individuality and community. For Sigma males, staying true to themselves is a core value, but it often comes into conflict with the need to work within a group. Whether it's in professional settings or social circles, they struggle to balance their individuality with the demands of teamwork. They want to contribute but often feel restricted by group dynamics. In group settings, Sigma males may find it hard to adapt to rules or processes that don't align with their principles. They prefer efficiency and logic, so unnecessary bureaucracy or unproductive meetings can frustrate them. This tension can make them feel out of place, even when they're trying to be cooperative. At the same time, Sigma males recognize the importance of collaboration and community. They don't want to be completely isolated, but they also don't want to compromise their values. This constant balancing act can leave them feeling torn between their desire for freedom and their need to belong. Number 10. Reluctance to seek help. Perhaps the most defining trait of Sigma males is their fierce independence. This trait sets them apart from others and gives them the strength to rely on themselves, no matter the situation. They pride themselves on their ability to handle life's challenges without leaning on others. While this self-reliance is admirable and often leads to personal growth, it also creates a significant obstacle: their reluctance to seek help when needed. To Sigma males, asking for help can feel like admitting failure or showing vulnerability, which conflicts with their deeply ingrained belief in being self-sufficient. Even when they're overwhelmed or struggling, they often hesitate to reach out, choosing instead to shoulder their problems alone. This mindset can have serious consequences. By insisting on solving everything on their own, Sigma males often take on far more than they can realistically handle. Personal issues, professional challenges, and emotional burdens start to pile up, leaving them feeling drained and overworked. They might convince themselves they're managing fine, even as stress begins to take a toll on their mental and physical health. Their reluctance to delegate or share their struggles not only makes life harder for them but can also delay solutions that would otherwise be simple with a little support. Over time, the accumulation of unshared problems can lead to burnout, frustration, and feelings of being stuck in a never-ending cycle of responsibility. Sadly, this self-imposed isolation prevents Sigma males from experiencing the comfort and relief that come from leaning on others. Friends, family, and colleagues are often more than willing to help, but Sigma males rarely give them the chance. They might fear being judged or misunderstood, or they might worry about burdening others. However, learning to accept assistance without feeling guilty could be life-changing for them. It's not about giving up independence but recognizing that seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Accepting support can lighten their load, open up new perspectives, and foster deeper connections with those around them, ultimately making their journey less lonely and far more rewarding. Sigma males are truly extraordinary individuals who navigate life on their own terms, often choosing paths that many others would find too daunting or unconventional. Their independence is their armor, allowing them to stand tall even in the face of challenges. Their introspective nature drives them to explore the depths of their own minds, seeking purpose and understanding in a world that often values surface-level appearances. Resilience becomes their guiding star, helping them weather storms that might break others. These qualities make them not just different, but exceptional in a society that often demands conformity. But with these strengths come equally profound struggles. Being misunderstood is a constant hurdle, as their quiet confidence and introspection are often misinterpreted by those who don't take the time to understand them. The pressure to conform to societal norms can feel like an unrelenting force, trying to mold them into something they are not. These challenges are not just tests of their character, they're trials that shape their unique identities, pushing them to grow stronger, wiser, and even more self-reliant. Every obstacle they face becomes a stepping stone toward greater self-awareness and personal growth. Despite these hardships, Sigma males serve as a powerful reminder that life is not about adhering to expectations or blending into a crowd. It's about carving out your own space, standing firm in your beliefs, and staying true to who you are, even when the road feels lonely or difficult. They exemplify the courage it takes to live authentically, proving that authenticity, though challenging, is one of the most rewarding paths anyone can take. If you're a Sigma male or someone who knows one, remember that these challenges are not signs of weakness. On the contrary, they are the badges of a life lived with purpose and integrity. Each difficulty they face builds character, revealing the strength it takes to walk a road less traveled. So, take heart, those difficult moments are milestones on a journey toward a meaningful and fulfilling life. Thank you for joining us in exploring this fascinating topic. If you found this video insightful, we encourage you to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. By doing so, you'll help us create more content that uplifts, inspires, and sheds light on the unique journeys of individuals like the Sigma male. Stay true to yourself, and we'll see you in the next video.
And do share with your friends so we may continue to create them. To see more videos like this, subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Additionally, make sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching.